Slide line twist. Push that ties this. All right, let's do it. Been 1 minute early. It's all good. Double stream your destination. Is it possible? Let's get in there. Tighten this. Let's see. Let's need this. Very beige, top of the morning. I don't know what's on my Instagram. Hey Barry, does it show me going? Does it show me live on my Instagram? Top of the morning, Barry. I see you on YouTube. Well, I guess don't trip. Maybe I'll do Instagram too. For some reason, I don't think it's showing live from my Instagram. Let's check it out. Okay, not live on my IG. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. I'll fix that later. Slight line twist. Kush advertise this. Yeah, man. Top of the morning, man. It's Monday, man. You already know what that means. Fresh start. CC, good morning. King Costa, top of the morning, brother. Welcome to the 5 a.m. club. For some reason, it's not streaming on my it's not streaming on Instagram live. Not excited about that. So I got my Instagram up to CC Spoon, Savory Day Barbecue, top of the morning. Savory Day, man. Yeah, y'all gonna have to come over to my YouTube channel. Make sure I type it in there for y'all who don't got it. Because I'm supposed to be, live on all platforms, but let me post my YouTube up there for sure. Yeah, so y'all on my Instagram, go to YouTube. I'm gonna hang on Instagram for a minute, but go to YouTube. Yeah, for some reason my StreamYard is tripping. But yeah, I appreciate you, Savory Dave. Oh man, Barry on it, man. Shit, man, I might have to start hitting you up, when I do mine, man, because I try to be at a phone in the morning and get all my clarity out the way that I can, get down here and hang with y'all. Yeah. I love all 6 feet of me. I love all 6 feet of me too. Good morning. Welcome to the 5 a.m. club. For real deals, welcome to the 5 a.m. club. For all y'all that's on my Instagram, we're gonna take it to YouTube, man. I had Instagram up all morning. But go to my YouTube. I typed it in the comments down here. Maybe yeah, my YouTube is Blaze the God, 2 words, Blaze, BLAZE. The other word is the God, THAGOD. Yeah, but other than that, man, everybody welcome to the 5 a.m. club. It's Monday, man. It's time to get these days going. The week is starting. The time is now. You know what I'm saying? 5 a.m. club, man. Yeah. Oh yeah, you already know. Shout out to myself. Yeah. Barry Beige out there on that kettleball. That kettleball ain't no punk, man. And the cool thing about that kettleball, man, is it's a lot of different exercises you can do with that. So that's definitely that was definitely a good investment. It's definitely a good tool. Mm-hmm. Hell yeah, man. It's the I want to say it's the 3rd time this week that I drunk some coffee, you know, and doing that intermittent fasting like we talked about last week's snaps put me on, man. You can only drink your coffee black, no cream, no sugar, blah blah blah, which ain't the biggest deal. I try to do that anyway, but shit, man, it lets you know what you're really drinking. Hey, good morning, welcome to the 5 a.m. club. It's 5:06. Yeah, we'll let y'all spill in here another couple of minutes, and we right into it, baby. Yeah, everybody that's on my Instagram, make sure y'all got my YouTube. Y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's Blaze the God. I'm gonna transfer to YouTube only in a second. But my YouTube is Blaze the God, 2 words, BLAZE, the God, THAGOD. Slide on over to my YouTube, y'all. Tap in. I'm gonna be transferring this to my YouTube in the next 3-4 minutes. We're gonna dive straight to my YouTube so I can, keep it all in one spot. Barry Bays, 25-pound high reps. Yeah, that's funny too, man, because I've been on that bench press, and the game I've been playing with the bench press is a high rep. Miss J Net, good morning. Welcome to the 5 a.m. club. Yeah, I've been playing the high rep game with the bench press. Barry Beige. I think I've probably been doing, I don't know, shit, maybe 160 pounds or something. No, we gotta be doing, yeah, about 160 pounds or so. Sets of 30. I took a week off, man. I'm lying. I probably was off 2 weeks or something, and tried to get back to it, man. And I did 30 my first set. After that, I was crying for 20s after that. Hell yeah. Good morning. Welcome to the 5 a.m. club. Incredible sauce. Yeah. Still top of the morning. Yeah, man. Social intelligence. You know what I'm saying? That's a very a very important term, very important concept, man. We all have to be aware of our social intelligence because if you don't know how to move socially, if you don't know how to read signs or understand communication from other people, it's gonna be very tough for you to navigate through the challenges that life brings when it comes to entrepreneurship, when it comes to your regular job, when it comes to just all around living. Paul, good morning, top of the morning, brother. Welcome back. We at it for another week. Yeah, we're just tapping into social intelligence a little bit. Discussing the importance of being socially aware, of paying attention what other people are saying, and other people's intentions when it comes to them socializing with us. Because if you don't pay attention to what other people mean when they talking, or to other people's intentions, um, good luck. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, we all have been in situations where we've been, in a disagreement with somebody, and totally missing their point, and that's never good. You know what I'm saying? That's never good. You never get to the desired goal, the desired destination. I went to the YouTube just now, subscribe, but don't see that this is live. Man, they hating, huh? Yeah, we definitely up here, man. Half of the other squad over here, Barry Beige. Then Paul, where we at? Five. Okay, we got to get to there. Yeah, yeah. Let me know if you find us every day. Well, I guess I know anyway because I see you pop up. But yeah, we finna get ready to take this over to the YouTube. So y'all go to my YouTube. Let me add moderator turn on. Yeah, I'm gonna type in my YouTube for y'all one more time in the comments right here, and then y'all come on over here to the YouTube. Yeah, we're gonna get off Instagram and go and come over to the YouTube. I'll fix that for tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning you can go wherever you want to go, and it should all be the same thing. Um, yeah, I'll give y'all a few minutes from Instagram. Everybody on Instagram, Kentucky in the building, man. Shout out Kentucky, man. Love and respect. Slide on over to the YouTube. Joy the Poet. Yeah, come over to my YouTube right now. Blaze the God. I typed it in the comments right there. Slide over when y'all get to YouTube. Type something in the comments. Let me know y'all made it. Me and Barry Beige over here just chopping it up. All right. So everybody from Instagram, come over to YouTube. We're gonna be here, man, to 6 a.m. at a minimum. All right, y'all. Holla backwards. Peace. All right, let's leave that. Yeah, man. Yeah, where was we at? Oh yeah, social intelligence, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Sometimes we get caught up in our own personal feelings and emotions, and that can be very, very harmful. You know what I mean? Um, Getting caught up in our tendencies to project um, onto people, our emotional needs and wants. Um, yeah, it's not conducive to playing the game because we plan for purpose. You know what I mean? And you have to pay attention to other people. You know what I'm saying? You can't be yeah. We gotta pay attention to other people, man, and what they're saying to us. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pay attention to what people saying to you. hmm I feel like man, if y'all made it over from Instagram, man, make sure y'all definitely still roll call in the chat, man. Let me see where y'all from, man. Who all made it? So far, I'm only seeing Barry. Can't pose. Yeah, yeah, but yeah. So social intelligence, man. Be aware. Be aware of what people saying to you. Be aware of other people's intentions. Because the OKC, shout out to you, bro. Glad you made it. Um, Jay Walker, good morning. Glad you made it. Um, I appreciate y'all for being here, but I'm sure that's just me being modest because most of y'all, if y'all wasn't here, y'all be somewhere, representing the same thing anyway. At 5 a.m. because it takes special kind of people. D Witt, top of the morning, brother, top of the morning. Welcome to the 5 a.m. club. Um, yeah, it takes special people, to be up and to think and be active like this anyway. So if y'all weren't here, I'm sure y'all be somewhere else dope, doing and thinking great things because that's what we at with it. Honey C, good morning. Thank you. Um, yeah. So this morning, man, we just first of all, it's Monday. Happy Monday to all of y'all. Um, yeah, I know it's the start of the week. You know what I'm saying? Everybody thinking, God damn, here it is. Gotta get to it. Gotta get it over with. We're just at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Nah, this is Monday and then to it. Monday's the day we put all them things on our list, and so we should be looking forward to crossing shit off. Um, yeah, just a slight recap because I've been dealing with the different networks and whatever. Um, Social intelligence is what we own this morning. Social intelligence is something we should stay on, period. But we talked about the importance of maintaining social intelligence and what social intelligence is. Social intelligence is being completely and totally aware of everything around you socially. A lot of times we don't pay attention to what people say to us. So every day, oh yeah, DJ, hey DJ Day. uh, yeah, a lot of time, people talking to us, we dealing with people, we doing business, we negotiating with whatever. We don't really pay attention or know the importance of paying attention to other people's intent. You know what I'm saying? People have intentions when they talk. Communication is a skill and it's a very useful skill when properly used. So it's important to understand what people are saying to you, to know their mode, their intentions, and so on and so forth. So yeah, that's something I just wanted to really run through a little bit and tap on it a tad bit. Yeah, but other than that, man, how y'all doing? Good morning, everybody. Yeah, man, this is the start of another week. I'm excited, man. every I know we talked about it last week, but I think there's something we're gonna talk about every week, and that's the importance of setting goals. Especially small ones. Always big ones, but especially small ones. And uh, damn, I feel some kind of way from not being able to. Anyway, yeah, set goals, man. Small ones are very important. Always have big ones, and always see that super version of yourself, man. I'm telling y'all. I couldn't stress that enough. Always see and visualize that super person, the super version of yourself, because you know I was so on point with who I am today 10 years ago that I feel even funny telling y'all because it sounds like some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I swear to God, man, I sat back, I really thought about who I wanted to be, uh, what I wanted to look like. Man, I did all of that, man. And I mean, from my house to the swimming pool, and yeah, I swear to God, I really sat and thought about that, man. I thought about, so I remember doing this experiment with my nephew, and we talked about the power of thought, of thinking. um, the laws of attraction, and for some reason it had really hit me at that moment. I talked about it with somebody, and I got deep into it, a couple of books, just really paying attention. And then I was sharing it with my nephew because it was feeling so good. The power of it was just feeling real good. So I talked to him and my little brother too. These are two guys, and it was so crazy. I just wanted to say out loud the stuff that I was, thinking or seeing for myself, because if it was going to happen, I wanted somebody to be able to attest to, you know what I mean? You know, it happened. So I talked about how I wanted to live. I talked about, at this time I was in a little apartment. Um, yeah, I was in an apartment at this time. My son had just been born, so my son, maybe 1 years old, maybe. Um, and I was just like, man, I'm gonna try this, man. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna see how it goes. So I saw myself, physically fit. Everybody. I mean, every man. We always want to, we always see ourselves with that, that perfect body. You know, I saw that. I don't have that. Let me say that, but I'm fairly close, and you know what I'm saying, in that regard. So I feel okay. But I saw the physical fitness. Uh, uh, I said I want, I saw myself with some smooth James Bond kind of shit where I got, my sports cars, I got my luxury shit, I got my selfish two-seaters, my toys and doohickeys and whatnot. I saw my closet. I saw fly shit. I saw a suit section, tuxedos, the, 3/4 length jackets. I saw the loafers. Man, I seen all of that, you know, and and I'm not done by no stretch of the imagination. But yeah, yeah, I'm that dude. You know what I mean? And the only problem I'm having with that is that I should have dreamed. I should have dreamt bigger. But that was big to me at the time, especially just utilizing this magic, and that's certainly what I would call magic. Uh Phoenicia, good morning. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Turning invisible to invisible. So imagine how powerful this is to me. Then I certainly believed it then, but just getting into it, beliefs, just starting to exercise something is totally different than actually seeing it come to life, actually seeing it manifest. So for me to get to that place, man, where it happened, I felt like that's magic. You know what I'm saying? Obviously not real magic, but magic, and it is real. So but magic. So um, I encourage all of y'all, man. Look, everybody take a minute, think about themselves, think about yourself. Y'all know my slogan. Shout out to myself. You got to take time for that. So think about yourself and see yourself. Let's not go 10 years. Let's go 5 years, because 5 years is, if you're on a fitness journey, 5 years, your fitness will be sweet. If you go hard right now for 5 years, your body will look exactly how you want it to look. Finances, if y'all got any business ventures, any goals, any ideas, 5 years, your feet should be nice and wet. If you're just starting, you should be just getting to the Yahoo stage. If you're already rolling, you should be at that. Man, this is what I'm talking about stage. So think about yourself, your business, your financial state, your physical state, your emotional state. You know what I'm saying? You're with your partner, yourself, whatever, just everything, spiritually, you good, and really envision that person. I mean, get detailed, the kind of car you drive. If you have more than one car, um, um, where do you live? Is it a house? Is it a condo? Is it an apartment? Or you're an on-the-go person? You got an RV and you're touring the country? Um, you know, think about your neighbors. You know what I'm saying? Think about your neighbors, the kind of people that'll live next to you. You know, really see those things. Really see those things, and I swear to God, um, I mean, I'd certainly encourage you to write it down. But if you do nothing but stare at it, that's a start. But yeah, yeah, see that person, see who you are, and if you don't do nothing to show up every morning, Monday through Friday, we're here with us at 5 in the morning, and type that across the screen. I guarantee it. Your chances of being that just increased by at least 30%. You hear me? I ain't said take no action yet. I said show up here every morning at 5 a.m. Every morning at 5 a.m. and type it across the screen. I guarantee y'all, if I notice that, if I see that, let a year go by. I guarantee we're gonna be talking about something different. I guarantee you're gonna be at a different place, a different space in terms of what you wanted to achieve, what you are trying to accomplish. I guarantee it. Thought. Yeah, power in words. Definitely power in words. Mhm. Yeah. So yeah, it's very important to take that time and see that person. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all see that person. Yeah. So as for me, um, yeah, I'm not. I'm doing it too. Yeah, I'm gonna use that same power, that same magic, because I see it work now. So I'm gonna take that and use it for bigger now, bigger. Yeah, vision boards are good. Yeah, vision boards are very important. Um, especially depending on the type of learner you are. Me, I'm a visual learner, so I enjoy reading. I enjoy audio to a degree, but the best for me is visually. So I can read something 10 times. You show it to me once, and I got it. Show it to me once, and I got it. So yeah. So let's talk about a few. Let's talk about a few positive things to start our day with. Let's talk about a few positive things to keep in mind regularly. Number one on my list is wake up early. Um, I used to think that was a man thing. That as a man, I want to be up early. I want to be able to hear what's going on. I want to be able to smell the air first. I want to be able to check the temperature of my environment. Before a woman or children wake up or whatever. But I'm now under the firm belief that it can be an anybody thing. It's a human being thing. Um, it's a mental awareness thing. I don't know. I like to be up and get my mind going. A lot of things happen early, even if you don't stay up all day. All morning. I think it's important to get that first, from first that first hour being up to be super productive is very important. So um, think about the fact that you've been asleep all night. 8 hours. Uh, for some of you lighter sleepers, 5 hours, 3 hours, whatever you get. Your body been in hibernation for 5 hours, 8 hours, and whatnot, and it finally wakes up. When you finally wake your body up, it's very important. The first few things you do to it, and we should treat that as such. You know what I'm saying? The very first thing I put in my body is very important. Don't get me wrong. I eat trash every blue moon. But one thing y'all could rest assured is trash is certainly not the first thing that go on my body. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, when it comes to me, the first thing is water. I try to roll over to a cup of water for sure. I keep that right next to my bed. Um, so I roll over to a glass of water. But even the first thing that I eat, man, I'm very conscious of. So yeah, wake up early and enjoy the benefits of being up early. You know, push yourself into a workout. Don't have to be the most strenuous in the world. Uh, get to it though. You know what I mean? Get to it. You know, workouts are important. Uh, initiate a thought and mood for the day. I like that, Barry Bays. Barry Bays said, "The morning get down. Initiate the thought and mood for the day." I really enjoy that statement. You're right, because at that time of morning, most of the time, you know, you up by yourself, and there's nobody else to control your mode. There's nobody else to interrupt your mood. You know, so you get to tell yourself before anybody else come with their shenanigans, good or bad. Um, you get to tell yourself what today is going to be like. You know, all of us here right now, Monday, 5:30 of Monday morning. You know, there's not a lot of people up, and the people who are up are people like us. You know, people who are talking about being positive, or people who are actually action heroes. You know, at work or on their way to work, and they are probably doing the same thing that we doing, trying to keep their mind right because they got business to handle too. But yeah, tell yourself what today gonna be like. Don't let nobody else tell you what your day is gonna be like. You tell everybody else. You understand me? You tell them what your day is gonna be like. You know? Yeah, today's gonna be a happy day. Today's gonna be an exciting day. Today's gonna be a cool day. Today's gonna be a mellow day. Today I'm gonna smooth. I'm gonna ease through today. Just really observing, you know, paying attention to things around me. Whatever it is, you know what I'm saying. Tell yourself what it is, and yeah, don't let nobody else, you know, alter that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Blaze used to teach about business and cars. Yeah, you know, everybody not into business and everybody not into cars, but for those of you that are, yeah, maybe we figure something out. You know, yeah, business is very important, you know. But you know, here at the 5 a.m. club, the main business that's on my mind that I like to share with y'all is personal business, and that's all the business of ourselves. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us get up and go to jobs. A lot of us get up and create. A lot of us get up and put in work for businesses, for companies, right? And we're gonna put all that energy into somebody else. Um, you certainly got to be diligent and vigilant about the business of self. You know, personal business. You know what I mean? Um, if you work for somebody, they have to turn in taxes quarterly. That's every 3 months. Every 3 months, they checking their books. Every 3 months, they doing their numbers. Every 3 months, they making sure they up to par. Every 3 months before the year ends. Okay, it's not really due until the end of the year, but every 3 months, um, you know, they checking their numbers. They're making sure they're all right. And if you're on the if that administrative side of the game, you assisting with that. But if not, it's taking place without you anyway. So if you work in a different part of the company where you just more handling the business, whatever it may be, whatever field you in, you know, you best believe the executives are doing this quarterly check every 3 months, and they're soliciting your participation in one form or another. So if you're gonna participate in somebody else being on top of their business thoroughly, you know, you have to do yourself the favor of being on top of your personal business thoroughly. So I recommend everybody do. I mean, at least every 3 months. I'd say every week, every month. You know, do a check for yourself. But at least every 3 months, we should all evaluate our lives. You know what I'm saying? So in 3 months, if you got a husband, every 3 months, y'all should sit down and do a quarterly check in the house. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should sit down and do a quarterly check. Hey, honey, how we doing around here? How are you feeling emotionally? How are we financially? Where are we, or where am I in my business venture? Um, currently. You know what I'm saying? Is it satisfactory? Do I need to turn something up? Do I need to turn something down? Whatever it is, we need to get to it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Want to hear about your life, bro. We don't get that from you much out of K. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's real talk, man. I appreciate that statement too. Yeah, and that's a big deal. You're right, man. Yeah, Craig Fax is it's a different. I'm in a different space right there. Yeah, so I'm definitely working to bring y'all other aspects, other angles of my life, man. So yeah, I appreciate that for sure. And I got y'all. But yeah, man, we gotta be on our personal business for sure. For sure. Nothing more important than you. You know what I'm saying? Nothing more important than your family. You know what I'm saying? You got a family, your family business is number one. That's the only way, that's the only reason that you participate in somebody else's business is because it's beneficial to your family. You know what I mean? So, that's how it goes. Back in the days, the farmers, used to marry or blend in, you know, with the grapevine guys, the wine family. So the wine family would get in, they would marry, daughters and sons, off to the fruit and vegetable guys. So now, the fruit and vegetable people also got wine and they all together and they, so everything you do business wise, it should be about, bettering you and your family. You know what I mean? Hmm. Personal business. I'm very, very big and very serious about personal business, um, and it should be easy when it comes to friends and family and dealing with other people in your personal business. Listen, if they're real friends, they're real family, they support and encourage you handling your personal business. If I ever talk to one of my buddies or a friend and they say to me, Blaze, I can't do it right now. I'm working on this. I got to get my business thing all the way tight, man. I'm working on this. I got to get my family really cool real quick, and I get back to you in a second. I'd be like, all right, bro, no problem, man. Handle that. And as a matter of fact, when they call me back to help me out, I'm gonna say, hey, did you get everything taken care of that you was on? Yeah. Okay, cool. You know what I mean? I appreciate that. But yeah, your real people never have a problem with you, being you. Uh-huh. You being you. Sorry when I signed in top of the mountain. I appreciate you. Yeah, shit. You said you ain't been asleep. You've been on an all-nighter, huh? Yeah, hopefully you've been on some personal business all night better than you. But yeah, man. So your real friends, your real people have no problem with you being selfish, you know. And if you pick the right friends, if you choose the right people around, them being selfish is a plus to you. You know what I'm saying? It's a big plus to you. And everybody in the business, everybody who has a big dream or desire to, make or have big things, man, has a bit of selfishness in them. Period. You have to do. You have to. A bit of narcissism in you. You have to. You have to. You know what I'm saying? Because if I didn't believe me, who would? If you don't believe you, who will? You know what I mean? So yeah. You never pay attention to people's uh, uh, words as much as you do their actions. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. You pay attention, man, because yeah, you might miss something. But good friends, good people, good people. You you do your work in the beginning. So you choose a good friend, you make sure you do it on good principles. Uh, and when you do that, whatever choice they make, whatever decisions, they make, or whatever thing happen between y'all, you can assure that it's going to be okay. You know, yeah, yeah. Make sure everything is copacetic. Um, most of y'all know me from Craig Facts. I do Craig Facts, and that's you know we come together for y'all, and we do the show and we do our thing, but we're a bunch of individual dudes, you know, a bunch of selfish guys, a bunch of us, a bunch of selfish guys, and we all have our own goals and dreams. But the thing is we were unique in the sense that our goals and dreams all align with each other to some shape or another. And on top of that, we all have a common foundation, and our common foundation is love and respect. And love and respect is what allow us to bring our different thoughts and ideas and have them on the same platform, or have them on the same space, or bring them in the same place, because we all understand the basic thing is physical, spiritual, mental growth, and that's all we about. Um, Craig, how I met Craig. Man, I met Craig in the music business. He always talked to y'all about how he used to, rap. I mean, he's still rapping and whatnot. But yeah, I was doing my rapping thing too, and yeah, I met Craig and his brother D, um, doing music. At the time I met them, I had a little situation already, so I was pretty popping. I was pretty hot already in my section, and some other musical buddies introduced me to Craig brother D, which they brothers, so they together. Even when they're not together, they're together. If one out doing one thing, the other one is bringing the other piece to that puzzle. So when I met them, I really this first oh man. Yeah, I gotta figure out what joint was that, man. It's D on there right now. Figure out what joint that was, man. I definitely love to hear that. Yeah, so when I met them too, yeah, for sure. 20 years, man, on the 20 years on the button, right there. But yeah, when I met those dudes, man, those dudes was oh yeah, walk like this. Don't be scared, little. Let me write that down too. Make sure. See if I can catch that. Yeah. So when I met those dudes, these were real humble dudes. I'm from the city. I'm from LA. So being in LA, man, it's always I'm recording with Kenny McLeod and there's some other major people. So I'm in top of Hollywood Hills. I'm around everybody trying to do this and trying to do that. And so every studio I went in, it was a bunch of some Hollywood shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's the business. So when I got to D and Craig, um, they was dope dudes, and they had a situation going too. But they was dope dudes. But that was the most natural feel that I got. I felt like when I got with them, I was in the garage with the homie. With the homies, not this nice studio they got, and even the way their studio was set up. Their studio was set up in this whole building down in downtown Pomona somewhere, and the building looked regular as hell. And then you get upstairs, you get to the floor, you get to the studio, and the studio really was, the studio felt like art. But the contrast from entering the building to even getting in that city, the city was a big deal to me. Uh, DJ Show, top of the morning, man, top of the morning, brother. Welcome to the 5 a.m. club. Yeah, so when I got into the city was a different feel. Pomona was different for me. West Side, top of the morning. I get to that building. The building look crazy, but it's cool. You go up in there, and then it's a studio up in there. You got Craig D, And man, it was just real artistic, real creative, man. Um, so I was digging that, you know what I'm saying? And then I got to meet those dudes, you know, D doing the production, Craig as an artist. Yeah, the fifth floor spot. Yeah, Craig the artist, Pac-Man. That's what we call him then, Pac-Man. And I don't know if y'all noticed, when I first got to Craig Fights, man, at least that first year, you know, it was hard. It was hard. It took me some getting used to calling Craig Pac-Man. You know, Craig is his first name. Uh, calling him Pac-Man. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, calling him Craig because I'm used to calling him Pac-Man. That's you know. But I get to that studio. The studio dope. These brothers is dope. They down to earth. We just on some regular shit, man. And I don't know, man. It just we just really vibe, man. You know. Yeah, we really vibed out, man. And I really liked the energy. That was cool cats. And from there on out, man, we've been stuck. You know what I'm saying? Uh, real friends. And one of the ways you know real friends, man, you got real friends. A real friend you cannot see for 5 years, not see, not talk to, nothing for 5 years, and you'll run back into that person and be like, "Bro, what up, man?" I mean, it's like it was yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, all of us had those experiences in our lives. D and Craig were two of those experiences for me. You know, just nothing strained. You know what I'm saying? I never had to be a certain way. I never had to present a certain thing, man. We were just whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, man, we just fucking with each other. We had a natural appreciation for each other's personalities and talents, and yeah. So that's the Craig story. We've been rocking ever since. Um, yeah, yeah. So you know, music game got a little bit different for us. You know what I'm saying? For me, for certain, and I just lost a lot of interest. I got into music for the music. I really enjoy the art. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I enjoy the art of music, and I entered the music business, not the art of music. And the music business is just that business. You know? Uh, yeah. So. Uh, I didn't like the business of it, man. I just, the music was dope, but the business was shitty. Then it started changing and blah, blah, blah. Craig started fucking around, driving trucks, and then he get into his comedy, me. Uh, so Craig switched thing. Pastime was fucking, got in the truck, started making, getting this big money from there. I started fucking with cars, classic cars. I always played with cars, period. But once I realized the margin of profit from a classic car versus a regular car, it was no turning back for me. And I felt like I was still being creative. It was still music. It was still art to me because each car was like a song to me, a record or a project. You take something for nothing. You start with a blank piece of paper and you end up with a page full of shit. You start with an idea, sometimes not even a beat. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of that thought, you got a complete song or a complete record, and that's how cars related to music for me, and I enjoyed that. And yeah, yeah. So, mhm. Yeah, that's Craig. That's the Craig, man. But yeah, yeah, hell yeah, man. It's been a hell of a journey. It's been a hell of a ride. Uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm having fun, man. Uh, Favorite restoration. Which one? This is gonna be funny to a lot of y'all who know me. I mean, I'm sitting here sipping from a Ford cup, so you know how Ford I am. But honestly, my favorite restoration was a 1956 Chevy Bel Air. You know, and to add even more irony to that, the guy who I built that for really ripped me off. He really pulled some bullshit on me, but I was so excited. I just started my company. That was one of my first builds under my company. I've been building for a while. I've been working on it for a while. But once I started my company, the first car in my portfolio was going to be a 1956 Chevy Bel Air. If any of y'all know anything about classic cars, the 56 Bel Air is a part of what they call the Tri-Power. dry power Chevys is 55, 56, and 1957. So I was working on a 56 Chevy. Um, yeah, so that car, built, that car properly done. Fuck built, fuck properly done. That car half-assed was 50 grand. A half-assed one. I'm talking piece of shit paint, bullshit wheels, regular interior, 50 grand. 50 grand. Running and driving, 50 grand. But the one I built, man, was yeah. When I was done with it, we're talking about a $100,000 car. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Came up with the idea to be a music/stand-up album this morning. 5 a.m. club. Hey, you were all finna say write it down, but you already did write it down. You wrote it to us. We're gonna hold you to it, man. A music/stand-up album. That's dope. Yeah, but yeah, man. So my favorite build was that piece of Chevy, man. Matter of fact, I think I got a couple of pictures right here. Right now, I can show y'all real quick. I'm gonna get tighter on this app to where I can show y'all on here. But let me see if y'all can see that. Can y'all see that? So if y'all can see, so he had a decent paint job, but if you look, there's no trim on the car. There's no glass whatsoever. The front bumper isn't in. Those wheels are just rollers. There's no interior. Uh, uh, that car is just a shell with the motor in it. The motor was in it, but it wouldn't start or nothing. The motor wasn't fastened, wasn't wired up. Carburetor wasn't tuned, adjusted, nothing. So I took that car from that state and let's see. Yeah, man, that car really yeah. Working on that car, I really got to see all of the different, when you have to be hands-on, um, you see all the things that car entails. So it has a lot of trim on that car. That car, I'm gonna figure out between today and tomorrow or something, how to put these on the screen on my computer so I'm not holding some phone up for y'all. But because I want to slide through it and really show y'all. I want y'all to see, man, because I put some work in on this ride, man. All right, okay, so this is the way I want to go. So this is the car. Now y'all see it, wheels on there, glass everywhere. I don't know how clear this is, but look at that back window, the trim everywhere. I put a TV in the dash. I put that custom center console, the cup holders. I did the custom seats. Remember, I showed y'all didn't have no seats in it. Look at this thing, man. I really made it, Am I going right? Yeah. So, yeah, I put a lot of work in on that ride, man. But come with the neck on. Hell yeah, man. So yeah, I put some work in on that thing, man. Yeah, chicken dips. Yeah, man. So yeah, that's funny. Ironically, that was my favorite build, that piece of Chevy. That Chevy was pretty cool though, man. It had a lot of stuff on it. And when it comes down to it, man, car business, you got to be about the business. You don't have no favorites when it comes to the business. But so business wise, I like whatever's dope. Um, but personally, y'all already know I'm a Ford guy personally. Uh-huh. Yeah, Barry. It's pretty dope, man. They came up with an idea already. That's a yeah. I love being here with y'all, man. And just like I said, this is just an engine starter for me. And and y'all, for y'all too, for y'all to, get whatever y'all get out of it. But I'm gonna be a little bit more structured, man. I want to do. There's a lot of things I got planned for us, man. I got a lot of things uh, that I want to do for us. I'm gonna gear some shit up, man, so we can be real purposeful. Because I believe that everything we should do should be purposeful. And right now, this is like the start of anything. Right now, just showing up. You want to start working out, show up to the gym. If you go to the gym all week, I don't give a fuck what you did or how much you did. You just going there for sure is enough. And if you start off with 30 minutes, pretty soon you're going to be at 45. Uh, um, after 45 minutes, you know what I'm saying, you're going to be an hour. And you know what I mean? Yeah. So right now we here, man. We showing up. We here. We own it. Um, yeah. We're gonna make the most of it. So we talked about waking up early. Uh, Another thing I want to share with y'all is I believe we should all do this. Um, we should all uh, do a brief digital detox. You hear me? We should all put away our devices for, I want to tell y'all, 90 minutes at a time. But I don't give a fuck if all you got is 30 minutes, if all you got is 20 minutes. Take a block of time and be total hands free of all digital devices. I mean, turn your phone off, get away from the computer, just be free for if you could do 90 minutes, that'd be optimal. But every day, take a moment out. You know what I'm saying? And early in the morning is a good time for that because top of the morning, it's easy to dodge everybody because most everybody is not active anyway. But take a minute to be to be to do a digital detox. Just cleanse yourself of yesterday's feed and yesterday's news and whatever you watched yesterday. I think that's pretty dope. We talked about our workout routines and eating healthy. Meditation is a good thing. I believe we should all take a few minutes just to think about what we into, what we like, what we don't. Pay attention to ourselves, study ourselves, just feel the energy, the climate going on. So whatever your form of meditation is, I like to keep a daily journal. A daily journal is always good. Another thing that's important, I believe, is to practice gratitude. Some people out here, that's what they work for. They work for gratitude. They don't necessarily work for your money. They don't necessarily work for your money or whatever, but they work for gratitude, man. People would be surprised about the power of a thank you. The power of a thank you is really big. Um, you know, Choose 3 goals to prioritize daily. I talk about that all the time. Y'all already know just off the top, my 3 goals is 1, for sure, get some sort of physical exercise in. 2, drink a gallon of water. And 3, to read at least 10 pages of a non-fictional book every day. Speaking of books too, man, I got a nice little treat for y'all. Me and Savory Dave talked about Robert Greene last week in Mastery, but look at what I found here. Yeah, man, I gotta share this with y'all, man. Y'all my 5 a.m. club. So I'm in Target the other day, and you know how it go. You go in there to get one thing to spend, that costs $7, and $123 later, you coming out that place with some shit you didn't think you needed. So anyway, I'm walking through Target and I'm coming out of Target. I'm going in there specifically actually I want a cable for one of my cameras. And they didn't have the cable, so I ended up, what did I grab? Damn, this is something weird. Some tiles, some face tiles. I grabbed some face tiles. So now I'm contemplating and thinking, am I gonna stay here? Am I gonna get in line? They don't even got my cable that I'm here for. And am I gonna get in line for these tiles? I get closer to the front. The lines are not really that bad. Um, uh, yeah, so the lines are not that bad. And as I'm getting to the front, um, I see a little section, right? And I see some calendars and like some black girl calendars. I was like, oh, this is dope. The black art. You see these beautiful black women in their afros and their puffs and a little calendar. And I was like, oh, this would be dope. My mama liked that kind of shit. Maybe I'll grab one of these for my mama. Um, whatever. So I started looking around and I'm looking. I'm like, damn, I see calendars, I see clothes, I see a little Beyonce section. Um, I'm like, man, this is wild. Then I see some books, man. They black books, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get one of those for my niece. I'm gonna get one, one for my son, one for my neighbor, whatever. And then I looked at the books and I started reading them a little bit. I'm like, shit, I'm gonna need this myself. I don't even know all this information. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, the books is by Little Legends, and uh, this one is called Exceptional Men in Black History. Yeah, Exceptional Men in Black History. Yeah, I thought that was pretty dope, man. I was like, wow. So it just just run down a bunch of the brothers, man. James Baldwin, Harry Belafonte, Paul Robeson, Robert Smalls, Bass Reeves, and it really chop it up about these dudes, man. And I don't know everybody's story. And Paul Robertson, singer, actor, activist, so it got this, childlike art to it. But it's pretty dope, And then since I got the exceptional men in Black history, I had to do it, ladies. Yeah, bold women in Black history. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I had to do it, man. And they really got me, man, because I couldn't stop there. Yeah, they got a little coloring book. I got this for my niece, man. ABCs of HBCUs, man. This some cool coloring book, man. I thought this was real dope, man. I don't know, y'all know I'm not the target guy, man. I gotta send somebody else to go handle that kind of stuff. But yeah, it tripped me out, man. Where we at? Oh man, 6:02, man. 5 a.m. club is about concluded. Uh uh Savory Dave, man, I appreciate you, man, for pulling up, man. Continue with your journey, man, your weight loss, much success to you. Peace and blessings, and man, keep that barbecue savory, brother. Can I color the lines? That's cool. Chicago, US 79, Stewart. Okay. Hell yeah. Yeah, man. But yeah, I thought that was dope, man. I thought that was dope. So I picked up a few books. I bought a jacket. Man. Yeah, they had me in their own one, man. So hell yeah, man. Um, 5 a.m. club, man. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me, for tuning in. Um, yeah, I'll share a couple of more things with y'all before we slide out of here. Um, uh, where we left off at with I jotted a few things down for y'all. Choose 3 positive goals. Read up on your industry. Very important to read up on your industry, whatever it is that you're into, whatever industry it is. If you're an employee, if you're a boss, if you're a manager, your supervisor, read up on your industry. Know how far it goes. Know how far you can go, and know if that's really where you want to be. You know, yeah, yeah, yeah. Kelly, man, enjoy your commute, man. Appreciate you definitely, man. So you already know. This Monday through Friday, man, we here, man, top of it. Um, Consume motivational content. That's important. So shit, if you showing up here at 5 in the morning, that's already crossed off your list. You're already consuming motivational content. Um, I like that. I'm gonna write that down too. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a list of things. Everybody, y'all gonna have your own personal goals and whatnot to be on top of, but I'm gonna jot down a few things that you're guaranteed to get from here. So, starting your day off, if you start your day off here, there's gonna be a few things that you can just check off your list, period, by showing up here. And consuming motivational content is definitely one of them. Surround yourself with optimistic people. That's on my list. That's definitely something that you're gonna get here too. Everybody here is optimistic. Everybody in the chat is optimistic. I'm certainly optimistic. Um, so yeah, you're definitely gonna get support here. This is what we about. Everything is plus 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 here. You know what I'm saying? If you want me to critique something, that's got to be another hour at another time. 5 a.m. is reserved for only beautiful things and beautiful people, which we all are. So, um, yeah, what else? Surround yourself with optimistic people. Block out time in your calendar. That's important. Always, find something worthy of blocking time out for. Whether it's a man, a woman, a goal, a timeout, a beach trip, fresh air, whatever. Block some time out in your calendar and make sure it's for you. Pencil in time to relax. Very important when it comes to physical exercise, when it comes to muscle building. We get our most gains when our body is resting, not while we in the gym working out, not while we whether you're running, jogging, whatever it is. Most of your gains are going to come when you rest. So the same thing with life. If you're working a job, if you're taking care of kids, it's very important that you schedule time to relax it, that you schedule time that you rest well. You sleep good, you rest properly, because that's where you grow. Everything. That's where you grow when you rest. So rest is very important. Make sure y'all stay on top of that. Um, be more health conscious. Everybody ain't gonna be vegan or vegetarian or nothing around here, but certainly be conscious of your health. Stay on top of that. That's a big deal. Um, you know, move your body throughout the day. So if you got a sit down job, if you drive trucks, buses, whatever, make sure you move your body throughout the day. Take a moment to just make sure you get through that. Keep your space organized and clean. I don't know about y'all, but I'm the kind of guy that I can clean a certain area. I can clean my table, my kitchen table, and something as small as that will really change my whole mood. Something that small will really have me feeling, 100% better. So you'd be surprised what little stuff it do for you. Be social more often, all of us, whether you're extrovert, introvert. Kabibi, good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the 5 a.m. club. Even though it's 6 and technically, we wrapped up, but we just, this is the 5 a.m. club. We're here every morning, Monday through Friday at 5 a.m. We get our motor started together. We, influence each other positively. Maintain a maximum optimism within each other. Yeah, what are we talking about? Being social. Be social more often. Yeah, I think we should practice being social more often. Um, whether you're extrovert, introvert, me personally, um, I'm a combination of two. That might be the Gemini in me. Sometimes I'm an extrovert, sometimes I'm an introvert. A lot of people really have a hard time believing that I'm an introvert, but even though I'm a public figure, I'm a very private guy. So when I'm on my private mode, when I want my privacy, I'm very serious about it. I make sure that I create it. And I like it. I like my space. I like my serenity. And then there's also, which y'all know is that side of me, man, that I like to be, that I dress up. You know what I'm saying? That I'll get up in showtime. Yeah, it's that side of me, man, where I like to be out there, man, where I like to shake hands and make friends. You know what I'm saying? Very social, very outgoing, very active. So I find that balance for myself, and I turn it on and off. You know what I'm saying? So it's important for me to make sure that that I stay mindful of that. So I think that everybody should be social more often. Even if you're a little to yourself, find a space, a place, and just to be social and just yeah, you never know. Um, Take the time for self care. Um, we went over that a lot of bit. Yeah, it could be you said best self. Take the time for self care. Whatever it is, manicures, pedicures. I recommend massages twice a week, 90-minute sessions. If you can't do it twice a week, once a week, twice a month, whatever you can get in. But yeah, I recommend 90-minute massages. Um, but yeah, self care is very important. I mean, just take a break from the kids, take a break from the wife, the husband, the boyfriend, the girlfriend, whatever, and you know, and get to self. And the last thing on my list, which is certainly not last on my list, but is sleep long enough. You know, I talked about the positive things that happen when you sleep. The things that take place when we sleep are the things that we really want. The growth, the growth takes place when you sleep. So if you work out when you rest, that's when your muscles get bigger. Um, if you're growing your hair, you wash it, you agitate it, you braid it, you do all this stuff to it. When you leave it alone and you relax, and at night when it's just chilling, soaking up nutrients, that's when it's growing. Um, you ruffle up your grass, you dig, you poke at it, you plant seeds, you water it. When you leave it alone in that night where it's just everything is marinating, that's when it's growing the most. So sleep is very important with growth. Um, Self care is very important, to growth because that's how you maintain what you have grown or what you intend on growing. So yeah, yeah, stay in tune with that. Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm gonna have lack of sleep can cause severe headaches. Absolutely, absolutely. Lack of sleep, not enough water, uh, um, too much caffeine when you go up or you come down. Uh, I got my first migraine some years ago, and I had no idea that it was caffeine related. Yeah, I was doing. I was working a job. I was doing medical transportation during the day, and I'm in the studio by night, and it was crazy. So I had really full days, and I would drink an energy drink, a Monster, as needed. A couple of times a day, at least once a day. And the days that I did need it, the days that I wouldn't record or hit the studio when I'm done working, I would take it. The mornings that I felt like I got enough sleep, I wouldn't drink it. So I would get up and start my day. But I got up and started my day one time, and I had the biggest headache in the world. I was like, whoa. I mean, it really was thumping. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so by the time I got to my physician, he asked me all kind of questions, and yeah, do I drink coffee a lot, and how much, and did I stop recently was one of them. And when he asked that question, I realized that, man, yeah, I'm sure that got something to do with that headache I had. Um, Migraine. Let me correct that. That was a migraine. If any of y'all get or had migraines, you know the difference, and it ain't no punk. That's some some real serious stuff. Um, yeah, migraines that'll make a grown man cry. I mean, literally, a lot of pain. Um, yeah, so yeah, man. Yeah, I'm glad y'all came in today, man. I appreciate y'all for pulling up. Um, these last few minutes, man, we should take a minute out, and you're more than welcome to type it out in the comments if you want to. But if not, if nothing else, think about it yourself. And what I want y'all to think about is some personal wants and needs. You know, something. One thing that I'm gonna build up with us in our network is you'd be surprised, you know, who right in your circle has a piece of the puzzle that you may be missing. So if any of y'all need anything in the chat, man, if you need a plug on, I don't know, t-shirts, if you need, if one of y'all want to become a truck driver and about to take a test and need somebody who may know the answers, or who may got some advice for whatever, I'm gonna start using the last 10 minutes of this morning club for us to just shoot that out there, man, and see what, see who right here with us. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might got a need or something that I can fulfill. Sure, y'all might have a need that I can fulfill, and we're gonna trade game right here at the 5 a.m. club, man. And yeah, look out for each other, because that's what it's about, Um, yeah. So if any of y'all are interested in that, I mean, this is the time to do so. Yeah, so I think it is important to type it out. If you're the one needs something, type it out, man. Let's see what we got, see who we know, what we can do, what we can make happen. Yeah. I think that's what's dope. To keep and continue to build networks. That's one of my favorite things about what I do. How do you stop giving yourself excuses? For me, I put something real heavy in front of me. I put something real important in front of me. I got a son. I got a 14-year-old son. So he's a good trick for me. I indulged in marijuana from time to time here and there, and that's just something that I've been doing since a youngster. And I remember the first year of my son being born, I said to myself that I don't want to smoke weed, if for nothing. I'm not saying it's forever, but at least his very first year of being born, his very first year, I wanted to be clear. I'm not big on drinking. I don't mind having a drink here or there. Janae, good morning. Welcome to the 5 a.m. club, even though it's 6. We're going into overdrive today. I feel the love, so we here, we rocking out. Yeah, so I put my son, so I was able to take that whole year. We talking about a guy who smoked every day, every other day at least, and I'm talking cold turkey. Once my son was born, cold turkey for a straight year. And I'll share with you even a little bit more, bro. I was a single dude. Me and the son, mother didn't work out pretty fast. And I was doing my thing. I remember, being with this beautiful, this top model, man, just all my personal favorite attributes and whatnot, man. Beautiful woman, laying in the bed with her. Before we even got to the bed, she was like, do you smoke, or do you know where we can get some good? And I'm like, wow, that is what I would hear at a time that I'm not doing that, But I said that to say it was easy for me to to make it happen for her and not indulge myself, which let me know how strong I really was. I was like, man, I could do it this one time, but I didn't. So for me, how I stopped giving myself excuses is I put something serious in front of me. And if you don't have kids or a wife or somebody who weighs that much to you, I know one person who is the coolest person in the world to all of y'all, and everybody's gonna agree with this. If you don't have anybody like that to put in front of you, the coolest person in the world is that person right there. Yeah, you are the coolest person in the world. So figure out something about you, why you want do something why you don't need an excuse for something, and and make it happen. You know what I mean? Sometimes, sometimes we got real reasons we can use: health, financial state, whatever. But if you don't have any financial problems or health problems related to whatever you do, um, then do it so that you don't have that problem. You know what I mean? Yeah, patient. Yeah, putting out on the web for sale. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, patience is definitely key. What you got? What you selling? Putting out on the web for sale. What you selling? Old City Kane. Yeah, but patience is the key to everything. You know, and that's why when it comes to doing anything, that's why it's so important to just start. I always tell people to just start. Don't focus on being the best. Don't focus on being the fastest, the shiniest. Just start, because when you just start stuff, it puts you in realistic time. It puts you in reality in terms of times and things. Sometimes we say, "Oh, man, I can get that done," and I can get that done in 15 minutes, and I'll be on to the next. But you never really done this, so you don't know if 15 minutes is a decent amount of time to allot yourself. Maybe you need 20 minutes, maybe you need 30 minutes, but when you start, you have a more realistic, time frame when it comes to doing stuff. So always start, and once you start it, the patience will develop, because you'll see, what happens when you take your time. You'll see what happens when you're patient. You know what I mean? You'll reap the benefits of a slow poking, if you will. Yeah, could be mindset is everything. Mindset is everything. That is a very big deal. I don't care what nobody say. Um, yeah, yeah, we own it. Yeah, mindset is very important. We talked about this earlier, but one of the things we like to do here at the 5 a.m. Club or one of the benefits of being up early is setting your own mindset. You set it, you control it, and you can do that before anybody has a chance to tamper with it, before anybody got a chance to call you with their problems, before anybody got a chance to spill their coffee on you, to cut you off in traffic. You know what I'm saying? You already had your mindset of what today was going to be like. So when I see that person flying down the freeway, no problem, brother, let me get on over out your way. You got somewhere to be. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get there when I get there. Um, you got somewhere to be, so I'm gonna let you have that. And when you got that mindset, everything goes smooth, man. Somebody could step on my shoes, and I already told myself today gonna be a smooth day. Oh man, hey, you stepped on my shoe. It must be a terrible day for you, man. Hey, I hope it get better, man. I don't worry about these shoes. I hope your day get better, man, and love and respect. You know what I'm saying? It just make it easy for you to move forward, because you in control of your day. You know, you might fuck somebody else up when you react like that. They might be like, "Damn, I thought I was gonna have to." You know what I'm saying? I thought I was gonna have to explain or defend myself. Nah, you don't gotta explain nothing to me. I already know what it is. You know what I mean? And even be mindful of the things that you don't know. You know what I'm saying? When I see another man mean mugging, when I see another man looking funny, when I walk in a place, or if I look over and see him driving, um, sometimes I do the thinking for him. You know what I'm saying? Or should I say, I do it for myself? I allow you the courtesy of me feeling like I know what's going on already. And it makes me feel better, and it end up making you be better, because I tell myself, you know what? Why else would he be so upset this early in the morning? There must not be a woman to tell him she love him. There must not be a woman at home that's hugging him. There might not be a woman at home, period. He might not have had a woman in 5 years. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You never know. You never know. It get worse. He might have a woman who he's not allowed to sleep next to. Imagine that. You know what I'm saying? Imagine that. Imagine a woman having a man that's not really a man to her. That's why she got an attitude with you. That's why she looking at you funny in the coffee room. That's why she acting funny with you on the job, because she miserable. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, you got to assume for people because they won't tell you themselves, and understandably so. But yeah, people be going through what they going through, man. So you let them have that. You let them have that. Don't let them interrupt, your mode. I set my own mode for the day. I said it's gonna be a cool day. It's gonna be a cool day. You know what I'm saying? I said it's gonna be a relaxed day. It's gonna be a relaxed day. I'm not letting you and your problems get me active in action mode when I said it was gonna be a relaxed day. An emergency in your life don't constitute one in mine. You know what I'm saying? So it took me a long time to get comfortable with saying no. But yeah, saying no to other people is saying yes to yourself. So anybody who real, anybody who really appreciate me, who really love me and respect me, gonna understand that all the time, no matter what. Patient pending, but yeah, yeah. Capital. Have everybody moving slow. You know what I'm saying? So I share another gem with you. Um, don't always worry about your capital. Um, I don't know if you play sports or play ball or anything, but if you remember the term, the coach used to say, play without the ball. So in basketball, if you don't have the ball in your hand, you're not standing still looking at the guy who does. You actively moving and anticipating, where you could be needed or where you could be helpful at. Yeah, you know. So in life, with your business, you don't always got the money, but that's not the only thing you need. You need research, you need development, you might need other people. There's other things that you can be doing. So stay busy, and sometimes move as if you got the money already. Act like you got the money already, and you'd be surprised by the time you get to the point where you absolutely need it, that you may have it, that it might appear that somebody may be willing to work with you to invest in you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's a really big thing when it comes to doing business, man. Yeah, be patient, and yeah, don't just worry about money because if what you're doing is important enough, if what you're doing is dope enough, if what you're doing is exciting enough, somebody will put that money up. You know what I'm saying? Somebody will put that money up. And you still get your thing done without, yeah, I've done it plenty of times. My car business, for example. When I started off doing this, flipping these cars and building and restoring, I didn't have all the money for every car. But when people seen me, that's what I was doing, and they seen how passionate I was about it. They seen how serious, how diligent I was about these old cars, man. It was old dudes, man. Shout out to my car brothers, man, cruising brothers, that invested in me, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, ultimately, it meant that they invested in themselves because that's what I'm about. But yeah, yeah, I did all the research. Um, I did all the homework, and by the time I got the money, I already knew exactly what to do with it. You know what I'm saying? So almost pretend like you won the lottery today, but it takes 6 months for you to get the money, 3 months for you to get the money, a year for you to get the money. What would you do if you knew you had $10 million coming in 12 months? What would you do right now while you're waiting? You know, would you sit and twirl your fingers? Would you let everything go to shit because you're finna be rich in a year? Would you prepare yourself for it? You need to think like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, move without the money. I got a couple of creative ideas that's in my head right now. A few of them on paper already, and um, yeah, I still work them. I still work them out. I still write them down. I still lay it out, and they're gonna happen no matter what. Whether I fund it myself or whether somebody else say, "Hey, that's dope as shit, man. You should do that." Yeah, I'm working on it, man. I got to get the money. The money? How much you need? Bro, don't even trip. Don't even worry about that. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? So it happens. You know what I'm saying? It happens. You got to stay on it though. Yeah, be proactive. Man, damn, it's 6:30, man. We still here, man. Yeah, fuck it, man. We're gonna rock out. I feel the love. Um, yeah, yeah. So did you ever put what you was selling? What you selling? Oh, it's a blanket for people who get cold very easy and people. I never seen what you was selling. Okay, see, man, you didn't give me you didn't tell me what you was selling, bro. Uh, this is my emergency BS indeed. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, man. Yeah, boundaries are important. Set boundaries for yourself, for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Without a good shoe, if you're not in good shape, if you're not in good spirits, what good are you to anybody else? You know what I mean? Oh, okay. Yeah, 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 man. So yeah, that's what it's about. Staying focused. Yeah, yeah. You believe in yourself. That's very important. Knowing who you are. It's also important. You know what I'm saying? It's very important to know who you are. Um, yeah, that's a part of being the best version of yourself. One of my buddies told me one time that I was a rescuer, and when he explained that to me, I was like a rescuer. That sounds like a sucker to me. You know what I'm saying? But he explained it to me several times that he wasn't calling me a sucker. He just said I'm a rescuer. Um, oh yeah, the blanket, huh? So it's a blanket for people who get cold very easy and people with health conditions. Yeah, yeah. I believe that's called anemia. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, that sound pretty cool. Is it one of those real heavy blankets or what? I know I've seen. I know they got those weighted blankets out there, so you put them on. They're pretty heavy, and it feel like I don't know, somebody hugging you or somebody grabbing you or something. I heard about that. Hmm. But yeah, um, I believe in creating things to service people. So yeah, if that blanket is a necessary thing, man. Yeah, should be pretty dope. You should have no problem getting that off. Study your industry. Pay attention to that field. Find out who else is selling blankets or who else are selling blankets like yours. Sometimes you ain't even got to do all that work. Yeah, yeah, those weighted blankets, man. I tried those too. Those are the shit. Sometimes you ain't got to do all the work, man. Take that and take that idea and sell it to somebody else. Uh, oh yeah, have a good day, Kabibi. Thank you for showing up. Yeah, yeah. Top of the morning tomorrow. We right back at it. Yeah. Set your mode. Go ahead and get ready and handle your business. Yeah, yeah. You already know. I'm gonna do a coding thing or something too, man. We gotta. Yeah, I gotta start a code or something, man. We gotta get together. It's a lot of little entertainment and fun within us too. So I'll keep you posted on that. I was talking to Mikey a week or so ago about that, but yeah, yeah, I'm gonna come through there with some cameras and shit, man. I'm gonna get some footage or something. We're gonna do something. We'll figure it out. But yeah, it breaks down to 4 pieces and has pockets. Your feet in each piece. Oh yeah, that's dope. That's pretty. That's pretty dope, man. Are you? Is that fully developed already? Are you working on developing it, or do you have something for sale now, or what? Let me know. Oh yeah, I'm gonna definitely let you know, Kabibi, for sure. I'll make sure I send you my number on in your instant messenger if you ain't got it. If you do, mine's been the same the last 20 years. So if not, don't trip. We're gonna swap them out. Keep you up posted. Yeah, tell me more about this blanket, okay? Is there some you got some all ready to go? Because I know a couple of people just off the top of my head that I would buy that for on GP. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if not, maybe I can figure out who I may know um, that you could use to help further what you're already working on. So yeah, that'd be pretty dope. A weighted blanket. Mhm. Yeah, I got the feeling, man, that we're gonna go from uh yeah, definitely. I got the feeling that this gonna be, we had five, man. I got the feeling that this gonna be a 2 hour giddy up in a minute because I want to spend a good hour for us, just getting our mind right, motivated, and on straight positivity. But I might take the second hour, man. It just, we might just be fucking around in here, man. Question and answer period. But more importantly, um, networking. I like the networking part, man. I like the stuff that we could all do to look out for each other. Um, the beautiful thing about this is we normally go out into the world. We normally go out into different groups and circles, and we hope that we run into like-minded people. We hope that we run into people who are positive and supportive. We hope that we run into somebody who's willing to help or put a thumbtack to the board. The beautiful thing about this is, man, this is the 5 a.m. club. Everybody here is cool. Everybody here is positive. Everybody here is about something. You know what I'm saying? For you to be up at 5 a.m., you're about something. If you're up at 5 a.m. for yourself, that says a lot. If you're up at 5 a.m. to work your job, that says a lot because, some people won't do a job because it's at 5 a.m. or they got to be up at, you know what I mean? So, yeah, all the reasons that anybody would be up at this time of morning are positive. So naturally, oh yeah, Janae, networking for sure. I'm a very big and firm believer in that because that's how a lot of things happen for me. I've always been a good networker. And I've always appreciated the power of networking. You know what I'm saying? I've never accomplished anything big in my life by myself. Nothing. Nothing. Everything big that I've accomplished, I've been a part of something, or something's been a part of me. Um, on the pad, and just pad and pen. Oh, okay. Pad number. I've been running around this motherfucker talking about patience, patience, patent pending. Yeah. Developed your shit. Yeah. That's dope, man. Yeah, I would definitely. I mean, you got one person already here who said she was interested in it, and she looking forward to hearing about that. She had to go, but she said she's gonna check the comments later. So if you got any information you want to leave for her, other than that seemed like yeah, patent pending and blankets are they're not developed yet. But if there's anything additional you want to add to that, feel free. She did say that she'd be here later to check the comments. But yeah, man, know your industry, man. Study it and make sure that you're in there, for the right reasons. That there's a possibility that you can get what you want out of the deal, and yeah, push it, brother, push it. You know what I'm saying? Because nothing beats a failure but a try. Nothing beats a failure but a try. Yeah, but yeah, networking is pretty sweet. It's a big deal. You know what I'm saying? That's how we got to make stuff happen. We got to trade game. Um, my biggest accomplishment. What would I say? My biggest accomplishment. Um, that's a tough one. The biggest thing that I have accomplished. Um, I don't know if I can think of one particular, accomplishment in the traditional sense, but I will say, um, hmm, that's a good question. That's a good question. I'm going to have to really do some thinking about that because, I've accomplished a lot of things, but what I would consider big to me, um, I think that's the tough part because it's what's big to me. Um, a lot of things people are like, oh man, you done that, you done this, and that's big to them. You know, monetary achievements are not really that big to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I know the power of manifestation. I believe in the laws of attraction, so those are easy. I know how to make things happen. Um, but some of the biggest things that I'm excited about that I accomplished, I guess, and I can't say it. I think accomplished is throwing me off too because I'm not totally, I haven't totally accomplished it, but I'm learning so much about myself. I'm so into self mastery, trying to be on top of myself, which I'm not completely there yet. But um, the things that I have learned thus far have been really big deals to me. Humility, learning, understanding humility. That's been a really big thing for me. Plus, I come from the music and the rapping, and as my brother Craig said one day in the studio, this is hilarious, but he said rap almost ruined me. I concur with that, man, because the bravado that's associated with that, all of the falsehoods, all of the pretending, um, yeah, it's not really self-serving for me. So all the things that I've learned since then, all of the things that I learned in this entertainment business and personality world, radio, comedy, has really taught me humility. That people really relate to real stuff, to real people. You know what I'm saying? And that's a big thing for me. I always, a lot of us try to control what people see, what they think, what they get from you, and to a degree you can do that, but ultimately, be very comfortable with you and who you are. And I've always prided myself on being a person to always be seeking, searching for information, searching for knowledge. So I'm very, very proud of myself for maintaining um, optimism when it comes to that. I'm very proud of myself for staying open because I can be a pretty firm. I am a pretty firm guy, but firm in my convictions. Um, I don't have some of the, my ideology is subject to learning because I learn new things all the time. So if I had a rule yesterday and I learned something new tomorrow that requires me to change a rule, then I'm changing it. You know what I mean? But I love that about myself, the ability to flow and blend, and you know what I mean. Um, yeah. So, but I couldn't say that I've accomplished it because I'm still working at it. But yeah, yeah, I'm still gonna biggest accomplishment. I'm gonna write that down too because I gave you a right now answer, but I really wanna dig a little deeper in that and see what. Yeah, yeah, I definitely enjoy that part about myself. Staying open and never thinking that you know everything. Never being too firm or too solid in certain areas, because one thing that I learned is that we all basically full of shit. It happens. We all full of shit. Um, it happens. Um, so there's nothing more. There's nothing crazier than being firm about something, being firm on something, and then finding out you're wrong. You know what I'm saying? So I like to move light. I like to think things twice and a third time, if at all possible. Uh, yeah, food trucks. Yeah, I've been hearing about those. I think that's a good thing. I know it's a spot. It's a spot downtown somewhere. I don't know exactly where it's at, Janae. but it's a place downtown LA somewhere where they lease them out daily. You can go down there and lease a food truck. You pay the insurance, whatever the fees are, and you get out there and do your thing and return it, or you do weekly or whatever. Um, so I don't know if that's helpful or not, but other than that, the kind of dude I am, I build me a food truck. I go buy me one of those big box trucks and renovate it and have it done to my taste, to my cooking style. Let's see, being eligible and real experience. Actual what age would I say I would be? Phoenicia, those are some very good questions. If I didn't know my actual numerical age, what age would I say, or what age would I be? Um, that's tough. That's complex. Which is indicative of who I am. Um, I'm a little complex because a lot of people say I got the old soul. I'm traditional in a lot of things, but then I'm also you know um, yeah. But I'm very very upbeat, spunky, and youthful at the same time. I'm very relaxed and energetic. So I don't know. I think I am who I am. I think I'm aged properly. Um, little bit of older wisdom, but um, with a youthful twist to it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. I still think I'm just as loose as the youth. Most people get older and they get set in locked in ways. Um, I like to think that I don't lock into nothing. I think it's important to stay fresh, and even when we not fresh no more, we get some fresh people. We hire fresh people. So that's a good question. Yeah, but yeah, Janae, get that food truck going and whip something up. And if you're really good at what you're doing, you know, it'll come to you. You know what I'm saying? I always tell people when it comes to business ventures and thoughts and ideas, let the business tell you what to do. You know what I'm saying? Um, People go out and buy brand new cars or brand new trucks and wonder if that was a good deal or a good move or not. I always tell them, well, if you want to know if that was a good play or not, um, talk to your accountant. You know what I'm saying? If your accountant call you one day and say, hey, you know what, your name? We're just stuffing too much money in this bank account. We're selling entirely too much food. There's too many knocks at your door. There's too many phone calls on a little phone you got. We got to get a website. We got to get a business line, and we got to get the production line going. I mean, we just can't take any. We can't take money fast enough. That's a good indication that you need to grow your business. You know what I'm saying? When you get more calls than you can handle, when people are demanding you, when people are raving about your whatever, you know what I'm saying, your chicken sandwich, your barbecue, your fish plates, whatever it is, when they're raving about it that much, you know what I'm saying, that's when you do it. That's when you do it. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, I've been talking shit for a long time. Um, I've been entertaining. I've been thinking I have something to say or something to give for a long time. And once they start paying me for it, you know what I'm saying? That was confirmation. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm supposed to be doing. You know, um, whether it be music or radio personality down at the radio station, whatever. Whether it's podcasting, you know, yeah, yeah. So you gotta let the business tell you what to do. If it's that dope, you know what I'm saying? You already know what's gonna happen. If it's not, so what? Everything ain't for everybody, and I'm a person that's all about quality as opposed to quantity. So there's millions of people in the world, but if only 100 people are raving about your dishes, then cater to those 100 people. You know what I'm saying? You can do math in that. I'm all about doing my math. So 100 people, $10 a plate is $1,000, and you can do some food with, I don't know, you can serve them properly for $300. That's a hell of a margin of profit right there. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I think that's pretty dope. Yeah, you just yeah. But food, I feel like food you always win. You just gotta find your niche, you gotta find your group of people, find your price point, and separate yourself from everybody else. But if anybody else know anything about food trucks or food, oh, as a matter, Janae, there's a guy on here. He took off earlier. He uh, this is day one of me combining all three platforms, which has actually only been two today because the Instagram was tripping. So I'm going a little bit longer. We usually hear from 5 to 6, but there's a guy on here, Savory Dave Barbecue. He got a food business, and I believe he has a truck or started with a truck. Yeah, you can tap in with him. I don't know if his name is up here. If not, he here every morning with us. Okay, his name is David Jackson on the chat. So in the chat room, David Jackson is my boy Savory Dave Barbecue, and he into the barbecue, obviously, which is the food business. So he'll be able to share some game too. Real good brother, very very knowledgeable and helpful. So he'll have some food game for you too. Yeah, yeah, pretty dope. But yeah, yeah, man. We're looking at 6:51. Yeah, we might as well go ahead to 7 o'clock. Yeah, hell yeah, man. Monday morning, folks. Monday morning. Start of a week. Start of a beautiful week. This is the beginning of a beautiful day. Today is going to be awesome. I'm going to give me a nice little. Today I'm going to go for a walk. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm gonna do some lightweight training, but I got this nice little trail that I like not too far from my house, and I'm gonna go for a nice little stroll. I'm gonna definitely get through my gallon of water. Matter of fact, let me get started right now. Let me get through my gallon of water for the day. Dwayne, top of the morning, brother. You see, we've been on an extended 5 a.m. program today, rolling on into 7 o'clock. Yeah. I stayed on, man. I was feeling the love, man. So I hung out a little longer. Yeah. I was just telling everybody too, man, that I could see this easily sliding into the 2 hour program. You know what I'm saying? Our first hour of motivational talk, pumping ourselves up, getting ourselves set for the day. And the second hour, man, we just freestyling, man. Question and answer period, trading and sharing game with the premise of networking in mind. So yeah, we're gonna see how it go. I ain't promising y'all nothing just yet. But today I've been feeling the love today. So today we're gonna rock out, man. You know what I'm saying? We're putting together this 2 hour mark. This is our first 2 hour show. And for y'all, everybody make sure y'all all here, most of y'all from YouTube. Janae, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is Blaze the God. Let me put it over there. And yeah. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel because that's where it's gonna be jumping at. Put it here and on the screen for anybody that's here. Yeah. So anybody that's here from Facebook or one of the other platforms, make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is where I'm gonna be really um, launching it from. I like to incorporate all the platforms, but for sure YouTube gonna be the main one getting going right now. So make sure y'all subscribe and yeah, hit those like buttons, man. Those like buttons help out too, with the algorithm and all that. Um, yeah, so everybody, okay, yeah. So biggest accomplishment, yeah, man. Yeah, excellent day today ahead of us. Um, who cares what the weather gonna be? Whatever the weather gonna be, it's gonna be for us. If it's raining, we're supposed to have a little bit of water in the air. If it's warm and sunny, we're supposed to be enjoying a warm and sunny day. Whatever it is, it's going to be for us. So let's call it out nice and early. Let's say what today is, what it's going to be, because we already know what it's going to be. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be excellent. So yeah, man. 5 a.m. club extended. Yeah, but yeah, everybody who fuck with me, man. I'm gonna be starting the script back the end of this week or the start of next week. I'm gonna get this timing and everything together this week. But I do a show called The Script. It was on the Caffeine Network. Um, we got real busy over there with a bunch of other stuff, and there's only so many hours, in a month that we can, make shit happen. So I'm gonna bring that to the other platforms. But yeah. So for anybody who've been rocking with me, that know about the script, I will be bringing the script back. The script will take place right here. I'll be more detailed with the time and date the further we get into this week. But yeah. The script is a show that I do. I basically, we basically chop it up about, life missions, life problems, life programs, life partners, and I give y'all the script. You know what I'm saying? We all go through different things. We all live in different lives, and we all need different prescriptions. But yeah, y'all line up right here with your doctor and/or proctor. Script host, Bad Boy Blaze, man. That'd be a pretty cool show. Um, yeah, it'd be pretty cool. We get in there and really chop it up. And on that one, y'all are welcome to chime in, to tune in. JD, top of the morning, brother. Shout out to Texas, man. Fort Worth in the building. Um, yeah. On that one, y'all be able to chime in, man. Y'all be able to come in through video chat, via Discord, via Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube, wherever you at. I'll make sure I put the link on that show so y'all can tune in too, man. And yeah, I'm gonna take calls and questions, and you get to do it live, and we're gonna really break down whatever it is you may be dealing with. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna really chop it up. We're gonna really get into it, man. We're gonna get detailed with it so I can get you the script. You heard? Uh-huh. Um, yeah. Yeah, we still got a couple minutes on here. The script is dope. If y'all haven't downloaded the Caffeine app, to go to your app stores and download the Caffeine app. I'm also featured on the Caffeine Network. Craig Facts. Yeah, so Craig Facts is dope. We got the Domino Roast coming up. We also doing spades. We're gonna do the crab game, the crab roast. We got a lot of good, exciting things coming up for y'all, man. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah, a lot of content, a lot of entertainment. We're just gonna have an overall good time. I've been talking about that Domino Roast. That Domino Roast has been dope, man.
yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm hosting that joint, doing the voiceover, so I'm having a good time with that. Um, there's a few personal things coming with me. I'm gonna let y'all know about in the very near future. Yeah, it's just a lot of fun, man. It's gonna be a hell of a year. I look forward to the ride, to the mission. Right now it's 7, 10, 12 of us here. Um, y'all mark my words because I know how it go. This is how it go. A year from now, 2 years from now, it's gonna be 3,000 people in here with us. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be 3,000 people, and guess what? Y'all are the core. Y'all are the foundation. Y'all are the base. I love y'all for that. And yeah, yeah, we're gonna keep rocking and rolling, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in with me. Um, we'll be back here tomorrow morning, 5 a.m., 5 a.m. club. And yeah, we tap in later. We went in overtime today, but I felt the love, man. And that's what it's about. I appreciate y'all. Um, y'all holler backwards. It's Bad Boy Blaze. Shout out to myself. Peace.